Good morning, students. My today's topic is equilibrium vector from the chapter Vectors of Unit 2. Here, the definition is a vector which balances two or more vectors acting on a body at the same time are called equilibrium vectors. Right? This is that vector which balances two or more vector acting at the same time, right? So that vector is known as equilibrium vector. Now in triangle law of vector addition or parallelogram law of vector addition, we have studied that there is a vector called resultant vector which produces the same effect as is produced by the two vectors, right? Now if we are having, like, suppose for example, these are two vectors represented by two sides of a triangle, and this is the third vector which is in opposite order, which is known as resultant vector, right? Now this resultant vector is producing the same effect as is produced by these two vectors, as I have already explained in my previous videos. So it means, now if this is a resultant vector and if there is any other vector which is opposite to that, in that case the effect will be zero, and that condition is called as condition of zero resultant. For example, if I hold this pen in my hand and now this is in balanced position, it means the weight, one force is weight of this pen acting downward, and second force is upward, reaction of my hand in upward direction, which is at least equal to the weight of the body. So in that case, the downward direction, which is equal and opposite to upward reaction, so there is a force, there is a vector which is balancing the weight of the body. So resultant vector, opposite vector, that opposite vector is known as equilibrium vector, which balances any two or more vectors. So clearly that is opposite to the direction of resultant vectors. So in that case we can say, if we are having two forces acting at some angle and the third side of a triangle taken in same order, right, taken in same order, that this is A, B vector and this is C vector, then that C vector is known as the equilibrium vector, and the condition for equilibrium will be the ratio of the vector to their sides are equal. Let I name it O, P, Q. So in that case, A vector upon OP, A upon OP is equal to B upon PQ is equal to C upon QO. This is the condition for zero resultant vector. There is another formula which is known as Lamy's theorem, which is also used for, which is also considered as the condition of zero resultant vector, or condition for if the vectors are in equilibrium. According to this theorem, Lamy's theorem, according to this theorem, if three vectors are acting at a point in equilibrium, right? If three vectors acting at a point are in equilibrium, and let the angle between them is alpha, beta and gamma, right? And let the three vectors be represented by vector A, this is vector B and this is vector C, right? In that case, the ratio of the vectors to the sign of opposite angle should be equal. Now A vector and opposite angle is alpha, so A upon sine alpha is equal to B upon, now B is opposite, it's sine gamma, and C upon sine, this is beta, this is gamma, and C upon sine beta. So their ratios are equal. So this is known as equilibrium condition, or condition of zero resultant. And there are we can say two vectors. If I can talk about the examples of equilibrium vectors, so object is said to be in equilibrium. See, object is in either in linear motion or in rotational motion or in the state of rest, right? So now if the object is in linear motion and that object is said to be in equilibrium if the net force acting on that body is zero, right? We know that in that case, if F is equal to 0, So according to the formula, ma is equal to 0. Either acceleration is equal to 0, mass could not be 0, so a is equal to 0. Acceleration 0 means either velocity is constant or velocity is 0. Two cases can occur, means either the body is at rest means stable position, or that is moving in uniform velocity, that is again a equilibrium position. And if we talk about the bodies in rotational motion, in that case in rotational motion, I would write here, in rotational motion torque is 0, right? Torque means the force in rotating motion, torque is 0. In that case again the body is said to be in rotational equilibrium. And third state, when the body possesses minimum potential energy. Minimum potential energy means in that case the body is in stable equilibrium condition, right? So the three types of states if we are talking about, in that case three types of motion, these are three conditions for the body to be in equilibrium.